let's just see how we play with the pings just constantly going off. Alright, on the left-hand side of the map, we see Tit spawning in with India as the sound alerts don't stop. This is game 1 of the Tit versus Kevin series. This is recorded. It just recently got played by Willcast in the previous series between Don and Optimus. If anyone wants to know, Optimus came out victorious on that one 3-0, and they were 3 very close games. In fact, one of the games was pretty much destined for Don to win, so definitely would have gone to the 4th or 5th match there. Going to be snagging 2 llamas to start off, which would be very nice from Tit at the moment. We'll bring his llama count to 4 as the subscriptions keep rolling in. We'll try and get a steal back from them with the Envoy, and Kevin spawning in the south of the map with the Dutch. Should be an interesting matchup here. We saw India Dutch the first game on this map, same exact positions. I feel like deja vu right now. We'll snag up a nice little 70 coin there for his troubles, and we'll limit the amount of gather time he needs on point in H1. And it'll be great. Honestly, last time India won this matchup, so let's see if Kevin can do more work against Tit this game. Oh, yes, Don, thank you so much. Thank you so much. I almost forgot. Yes. Yeah. Don, I will... Actually, you know what, Don, I will give you a quick call right now. Alright. You're good to join whenever you get a chance. Let me know when you're in, bro.
Wait, what did you say? Let you know when what?
Oh, perfect, you're in. Great. Sweet,
Yeah,
that all worked out brilliantly. Thanks for coming on, man. Obviously, my inexperience as caster only limits the stream's ability, while we continue to hear the subs just going off for an eternity.
You're doing great.
Who do you reckon's favoured in this matchup, man? I mean, didn't work out the best for you as Dutch, but do you reckon Kevin can pull something off here?
I mean, this is pretty common matchup on the no TP maps, and I always, like, when I used to play it, I always felt it was, like, super close. I think either side could win. I think most people with Dutch, they just go, like, for a big skirm mess. I tried to do something with the Hus because, you know, I wanted to try to catch Opti off guard, but he scouted it, so he shipped Sams, and then he won that way. I think Kevin will play more into skirms.
100%, yeah, maybe more skirm roider combo, only like reserve like a couple of Hus for snaring or raiding. I wonder if we'll see another 5 Malhout pop from Kevin over here. I will actually, though, share my screen with you so you can see the game nice and simply.
Like, I've had games in this matchup where you just have both of like 80 skirms and
it's just 80 skirms versus 80 Gurkha. It's just absolutely just
yeah,
taking
and
the
it's kind of impossible to cap switch because the skirms can just right click them.
They just literally, they literally hit critical mass, so cap's not going to touch them. You need like 20 gendarmes to even dent them. I feel like it's literally the same with Yumi as well. You just like hit this sort of like peak of about 40 skirms, and it's just you know, 10 Hussars, 10 Sours or 15 Sours, they just don't even do anything. But yeah, he's going to see this forward aggro coming up. Nice defensive position behind the 2B settlement. Will be hard to push into. That's a nice little placement here. And obviously going up at the quartermaster as Dutch, pretty standard, chucking a bank down early on. And he will scout that aggro by the looks of it.
Yeah, what's really noticeable about this aggro is that he has 4 vills on it. Most people just do it with 1.
He wants to get it up
so
quick.
So this is like hyper aggressive.
Yeah. Yeah, look at this. We'll be seeing some 4 sour out maybe. Although it doesn't have a 5 C point in deck, interestingly.
Is he idling his TC?
Is getting a couple of vills in. I think he did idle it for us for a brief period. Yeah, he's only just gotten 1 in now. So yeah, vill count's still pretty even, up by 2 obviously because of the shipments. And 700 wood now coming in from Dutch here. So we'll be able to chuck down another bank. Do you reckon it'll open with racks maybe? Or open with stable? I feel like versus India might want to open with racks. It's not
yeah, I think versus forward aggro you usually just want to go barracks and fade flag if needed.
100%. Yeah, I feel like it might be a bit risky opening with some skirms versus like France or something, but obviously versus India, you know the Sepoy pop is coming out. You know what's going to happen. One bank now being shifted from Kevin, definitely going for the 4-5 bank boom, and second wood trickle now coming out from Tit as well as 700 wood. So definitely stacking the wood here. Interesting though, he's got both wood trickles and he's still got 6 vills on wood. So I'm interested what's the play there. Maybe I don't know.
Yeah, just temporarily. He's gonna re-macro it soon.
Just re-macro it, yeah, fair.
Because he was waiting on the second trickle, so then you need 6 on wood. Now he pulled 3 off, and then the wood crates come in.
Yeah, exactly. The prediction. You're totally right, Dom. Bang on. He's gonna get forced back though. Nice little choke. Maybe gonna try and bait his units in under here, but obviously good placement from the racks, putting it behind his base. Is going to get a nice little skirm pop here. And I wonder if he is going to... Yes, he will. If he gets this house up, he'll be able to... It'll be close. I think he'll barely get out. He'll be able to snipe off some Gurkha. But
Kevin's shipping pikes, actually.
Nice
he might do this thing where you ship it and you cancel it.
Yeah, predicting maybe
I wonder
the
if
3
he commits to it. Like usually you want to go like 600 wood now. Or... I assume he did 7.
Yeah, normally. Yeah, you'd normally go 600 wood.
Or archery house could be good as well in this case. Okay, he's just gonna ship the bikes to be sure to the defense skirms.
Maybe he didn't mean to ship it on the behind, or maybe if he just charged into the scans. I feel like that's a bit too risky, especially early on. You don't want to lose those all right away.
No, I mean he definitely meant to ship them. Like he just wanted to not die to force over.
Literally just gets picked off in 2 volleys, and then all of a sudden, oh shit. 700 coin now coming out from Tit here. Just production, or maybe think to age.
I mean, if I were Tit here and I see my opponent shipping 8 pikes, that's a pretty big win because Dutch every shipment's really ported.
You know you're
really want to get
there,
that 600 wood. Yeah, so going now I would just go 7 on coin and H up.
Just take full advantage of it, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And like without this wood, then Dutch kind of lacks the infrastructure, and then if he goes late to H3, then you still need to ship 1k wood. It's like a tempo advantage for India if the 8 bikes are out. So.
100%, yeah.
Yeah, he cancels the Sepoy, so he thinks the same thing. He's just gonna H now.
He knows he's not gonna push out after that. If he does push out under the aggro, it'll be a terrible trade with just the pikes and the Sepoy and the skirms there. So he knows he's got this sort of breathing room, eh?
Well, he basically accomplished exactly what he wanted, which is like this matchup is a lot about.
He's forced the military shipment. He's denied the 5th bank. Yeah, exactly. And 600 wood. Sorry, only just coming in right now.
Yeah, and I think the problem that Kevin is gonna run into is that he won't be able to ship 1k with this game. I think because usually, like for example, the game that I had in this matchup just now.
Yeah.
I went 600 wood for my 5th bank, and then I went 1k wood in H3. But I feel like if Dutch is gonna if Kevin is gonna go 1k wood now, he's not gonna have enough units. I think.
Yeah, maybe I'm behind in the bot, especially if the 3 map hat pop comes out as well from Tit. He'll definitely. I feel like 5 or 10 Reuters, 5 Reuters just won't be able to deal with it. He's got the pikes obviously, but I mean. They can't really do much against the Gurkha mass.
So, what is India aging with?
Kevin's going with Exiled Prince, but India is aging up with Tower of Victory behind his base. Does have 6 vills on it, but yeah. Don, you reckon it's literally just going to be Gurkha Sepoy mass and just try and steamroll, try and capitalize on the eco advantage? He's on 31 vills. Kevin's on 26, so actually not that far behind, relatively, considering banks are like 3-4 vills.
Well, usually I H with the other wonder. Used to say landmark because of H4, but like I usually get the one that you can train the stronger Gurkha or whatever the name is, Exalt or something. But he went for the one that gives a lot of wood. So I guess he's gonna drop a lot of infrastructure with it.
Maybe a second town center. I feel like claim like one of the side hunts. He's got map control at the moment. He just has to expand out, hold the center choke, and then he should be right. But Kevin actually going to start hurting in both sides, which is really good from him. Realizing that he doesn't have map at the moment and has to try and get res under his base for the long term. Shipping Gurkhas as his first card.
Yeah, that makes more sense. Yeah, so this is what I mean though. He's just gonna be knocking.
He's
on
just gonna be
Gurkha's
behind.
base.
And 7 Gurkhas, another Gurkha shipment. He's just stacking the Gurkhas at the moment. Did end up opting for 1,000 wood, as a matter of fact, as his first stage 3 card.
Yeah, and that's really scary now because you know, because of the 8 bikes, that could result in him struggling here.
Commando.
Skirms,
It's gonna take a long time for him to ship 8 skirms off the top of him.
I feel like he's got enough skirms because he's kept consistent batches of 5, where he's got enough to like force them away, and he does force them back. And I feel like this is enough anti-cav to deal with a Merhout. I don't know about 3, but at least those are the initial first 2 that he sends. Interesting, he hasn't actually chucked up a second rack side, probably, with the extra wood he's got from the age up, like you said, maybe chuck another racks up here. What has he done with that wood, actually?
No, he probably just sent less fills on wood. And,
yeah, he's just been using for vills, There's a rack.
He's starting to put quite a bit of res, so I wonder what he's planning to do with all this res.
Sneaky little age 4, maybe? I feel like... I don't know, man. I honestly don't know.
Maybe he just had to re-macro a bit.
A little bit of re-macro going. Yeah, that's fair. How much is the inspiration boost from the Tower of Victory?
I have no clue.
I always wondered it. It's just like a little like AoE 3 fact that I just never know what the correct answer is for it. So I've heard like 15%. I've heard 25%. Like it's all.
Like whenever I age with this wonder, I just do it for the wood.
I just do it for fuck the ability. I just want the wood.
Yeah, exactly.
Gonna be pushing out now with 2 Falks as well.
Oh, Falks. Wow.
Got a nice little foundry up in base. Did miss that, but the pikes will get sniped down.
Well, Tit has a shipment ready, so he's just gonna ship 6 of these.
Barely missed the volley, but yeah. Oh, actually ships Madhouse.
Oh, he's going Mahouts.
Maybe he thinks he's got enough. He doesn't have enough Gurkha to defend it. He's mixing a few more C-point now. Maybe anticipating a husk switch.
Yeah, I don't know if that's the right call here, but those Mahouts are gonna come from the Agra, so we'll see how.
Hopefully we'll see where his shipment point is. Did lose quite a few skirms there, taking the negative trade. Is heading into stagger mode. A volley goes off on the elephants rather than on the infantry. So it does end up missing that. And the Mahouts do pop from the forward aggro. They will get right on top of the Falconets. The Seaboy charging into the Falcons here. They clean them up in melee. One more volley does get off. But behind this, look at this. Stomp gets off. Reuter are pushed all the way up. Halb's coming in to defend against the Mahouts, but they're going to be too late. Don, look at the sheer mass of infantry. That's insane.
Really well done there with the fight, getting the Seapoys in the mix.
I think that was really well done. Like he literally, he did escape a lot of units. 3 more Falc coming out. Maybe he didn't expect for Tit to commit that fight so early. Maybe he expected the 3 Falcs to join the other 2.
I would probably cancel this shipment as India and just get seats at least, and I feel like you win here. But he could also get it, like I said, next shipment, I guess. Kind of just walk around a bit.
He's expecting
slow down the artillery.
100%, I agree. Like the siege allies just nullify the cannons, like literally nullify them. Does protect against the raid there. Mahout getting away with only 100 HP.
Yeah, so at this moment as India, you just want to kind of slow the game down by running around a bit. Like artillery is slow, so you don't want to have like a big fight right now. Maybe send like a couple raids or whatever. Just don't let him get to your aggro. And then your next shipment, you go seed Sullies and that's where
And
I
just,
think
yeah,
he should
spawn
win.
them
I think
like right
really
here.
far ahead.
Bang, yeah.
Yeah, he's in a great spot.
He's in it, yeah, 100%. He's literally got map control. He's at 52 vills while Kevin's at 30. He's this is sort of the point in the game where you reckon like India starts to barely take the eco lead here, like slowly but surely. So Kevin's kind of on a timer.
Yeah, I mean not yet. I mean there's also this point in the game sometimes where the gold mines are out and then Dutch is in the favor again.
True.
Like it goes back and forth a bit.
He's literally. Oh no, that's oops. There we go.
Like this is just a close matchup, so it's mostly about how the fights go. And the first fight went extremely well with this.
100%, yeah. Does take down that aggro, so it looks like he's on the back foot for a bit. And he's training
more Mahouts, so maybe
he's training more Mahouts. Where are they?
He's not going seed Sully, he's just gonna slam it in again.
Surely he gets the Brahmins to heal up the Mahout, surely. Just get it back to full HP. He's gonna charge the market though, interesting. I think he tried to catch the Mahouts but realised it's a lost cause. But forcing the movement here. And the market will go down though. I feel like the Minutemen are gonna do literally jack shit to those helps. What if the cannons can just moment of lapse of judgment with these Gurkhas and just get a volley off? Shipping a Rumi though.
Really big pop coming. Those Falcons are pretty far forward.
1, 2,
I think
and 3. Volley! Volley! Oh, that was a big volley.
Okay, well Tit is trying to collapse everything, like surround it from all sides, and we'll see how it goes.
We need to zoom out.
I feel like there's no helps to protect, so I think the Falcons will go down.
Oh, there's two.
Nothing to body block.
Oh my god, Don, that fight. That fight. The Mahouts from the back, from the right. The Mars. Look, it just collapsed, bro. They just collapsed.
The Rumi cleaned up the helps on the side, I guess?
They did, they did,
fight.
yeah. He escaped some Reuter, but holy shit, that just seemed to, in like my head, I was like, Mahouts from the right, Mahouts from the left. Oh my god, he's charging. Like, what do you do to that? That's just to remain calm during that. I'd be shitting myself.
Yeah, I also would just list it out.
I just literally, oh fuck. It's gonna be getting more nice round as well. Yeah, it was a really great surround. He, like you said as well, he is running out of the coin mines. Spot on. The next.
Yeah, but he's trading Mahouts, so it's
true. And he's got a lot of coin in bank, so the Gurkha production can continue for a decent amount. And he's now taken a 3k score lead as well.
And Dutch is kind of awkward where he has to gather his food. I think.
Yeah. He's got these side hunts here, but like we saw before, just getting maybe another Mahouts a decent amount. 3 more Falcons. He's going to try for round 2. Oh, this is a volley. Ooh, what a Seaboy going down there. But he's closed the gap quickly.
Yeah, Seaboys are just going to go into melee.
Just go bang. Ching. Oh dear.
I believe we haven't seen Seed Sullies.
I can't believe. That's the 3rd batch of Falcons, and he still hasn't sent them out. He's got his trust in the Mahouts. Oh dear. Will's caught out, but they will escape. Actually, I actually split his bills up in every coin mine. Hasn't really committed to any specific one. Realizing that he's going to run out of coins soon. But from here, Don, I feel like it's over for Kevin. Like, he's taken some good fights. Well, he's taken fights, but he hasn't taken them as positively as he needed to win the game. And yeah,
I think every fight went in favor of this, basically. So
yeah, he's had it. It's just cleaning up those cannons. Just like it wasn't like one massive fight where he just cleaned everything up, but he got enough damage done every fight that it's just like you said, 3 fights, it just snowballs. Surely this is GG at this point. Because Kevin's got some skirms popping. Oh, he might hold on for the Bosniaks though. Though they won't do that well against the Seaboy, I suppose, and the skirm's going to go down any second to the Madhouse.
Yeah, the game's still for fun.
Yeah. I don't want to see these Bosniaks get on the Gurkha though. Go, but oh, he went flying! Look at the, he went over the building. What the hell? Holy crap! That's an animation and a half. He's hanging on for dear life. He's hanging on.
He's killing the Explorer.
Just like barely dealing any damage. Yeah, GG. Well played, Kevin. That was a great first game. That was entertaining as hell.
Oh, I feel better about losing this as a Dutch team. That's good for me. But yeah, I've never seen this matchup played this way because I used to play this matchup a lot, and I don't remember anyone going for Falks because going
just the siege allies. The siege allies just handled it so well, yeah.
Yeah, and then the way Tit handled it was not even going siege ally, but just collapsing from all sides with Mahouts and stuff, and he did an amazing job. So
he did more than an amazing job. That was a great fight. I just want to check the military count again. Like, look at these fights. Kevin did lose that first early engagement, but I mean, he does clean up the Falks and then cleans them up a second time.
David mentioned something interesting in chat that there might not be siege allies in deck. I didn't even think that's a possibility because like everybody always has it in
Everybody
deck.
always has it. Well, I literally just saw the shipments and I was like, oh yeah, of course he's got siege allies. He doesn't even have it in deck. Okay. The balls on this man. What the fuck?
That explains a lot. Like now
that explains a lot. Yeah. No. It's like, why is he not sending siege allies? Because he just fucking doesn't even have it. He's probably like wishing at that point, oh, I wish I had siege allies in this deck.
I have never seen a deck without siege allies. It's just such a good ship. Then it makes a lot of sense. It's pretty smart from Kevin then. Pretty smart from Kevin.
He probably saw it, realized that he could go full Falk. Yeah. High level big brain stuff there. I'll quickly just switch over to the game 2. Izad done the predictions perfectly. Thank you, my man. Cool. Clicked single player by accident. Game 2 of Tits versus Kevin. Let's get into it. It'll be played. I'll just quickly pause it so I can get the civs going. Looks like we're going to be seeing some rush gameplay. We're going to be seeing Tit with Russia and Kevin with Lakota. Good old Sue going to be coming out here. This is a matchup you want to see. Some balls to the walls, just neck and neck fighting. The most entertaining type of gameplay, honestly.
I'm not gonna lie, I have no clue how this matchup goes. Like I don't play these civs. I haven't seen this matchup in ages.
I'll tell you how it goes. Blockhouses, war huts, and stables, and it's just everyone bum rushing each other and trying to kill as many builders as they can. That's how it goes. Thank you.
It's like back in the day, like Lakota is such a good Cav civ, and Russia has always struggled against Cav. But I feel like Lakota has had a lot of changes, and I'm not really up to date with the game, so I don't know Lakota's like right now.
I feel like if he spams a couple of TPs, he could be in a really solid position. I remember seeing this one Kings of the Old World game. I can't remember who played it, but it was just Lakota versus Russia. Russia just had the absolute mass. And Lakota just chucked down like 6 TPs and just held with Setons that had like twice the HP. It was ridiculous. Real quick, tier 1 sub to Resultadrex9901. Thank you very much. Hello, I hope you're enjoying the stream. And thank you to everyone tuning in at the moment. This is the second game we're casting. I'm here with the big Donati. And it was only a couple of minutes ago that Aerocross also followed and Bay Eclipse's subs finally ending with a gifted sub to Strike, AoE, Evolution, and Red Kit. Oh, and Bremhawk as well. But we'll get into this next game here, Don. I'll let you introduce the players.
No. You can do all that stuff.
You're like, that's good. No, it's okay, Josh. You go in the right sense.
I'm just here to analyze some stuff sometimes.
Yeah, you've got the brains for the further thing. I'll just do the mediocre stuff. Tit will be opening with Dutch on Bengali. Going to be getting that extra. I feel like the Grove Rickshaw. getting the water buffalo is pretty solid in this map, right? Definitely getting maybe an extra batch of Strelette out, but the Grove Rickshaw itself, stumbling over my words. Nice sustainable source of wood, but I suppose Russia doesn't really need it with the 700 wood, 600 wood shipment. At least early game. And then in the left-hand side of the map, we do have Kevin opening with Lakota, who will be building a market to start off with. And I'd love to see some rush gameplay between these two, maybe fighting it out under their opponent's town center or even in the middle. Map control going to be massive, and I feel like maybe TP from Lakota could be useful on this map. What do you reckon?
Yeah, I think currently, I'm seeing it on my screen, but like hunting dogs is now the build, and then people get a TP during HOP, I believe.
100%.
And I guess Lakota is getting all the cows because of his speed demon explorer.
Speed demon.
So
Magic shields can also be
I assume he's
damage
gonna.
monkeys. I reckon he thought he could take that. He thought he could totally take that.
Oh, that he's taking a lot of damage there.
Well, there's like
Yeah, that's not going well for him.
6 damage each, and there's like 6 of them. It's ridiculous. I'll check decks as well.
That's a lost that lost HP is pretty important actually, because usually against Russia, your explorer like a more important unit than in most matchup.
Oh, 100%.
Because like for example the Strele, they do like fuck all damage against your explorer. So you really want to have like a 500 HP explorer in the first fight.
It's literally just
so
like versus the Strelets, he's like an extra axe rider that tanks a ton.
Well, it's better than an axe
It's
rider.
better than an axe rider that tanks a ton. He tanks a ton and he dishes out
Yeah.
the damage like there's no tomorrow.
I mean, in these higher level games, the explorer can make like a huge difference in the early fights. It's like a super strong unit.
So you don't want to be
So
losing a ton of
losing
HP.
all that HP will definitely hurt him.
Actually has 4 healers in deck, interesting. Maybe attack dance could be a nice play in the early fights that makes a difference. But pretty standard. Lakota deck by the looks of it. Tit looks like he's going to be going with 14 vills and starts with ATP. I haven't seen ATP on D in a long time. Now this is a card I haven't seen for a long time.
Okay, that's pretty crazy. Does that
And
mean like
there's
is
only-
he gonna do something with the natives?
There's only 3 TPs, it's got to be natives, right?
Yeah, like whenever I see only a map with these couple TPs, you would assume something with the natives, but who
Well,
knows?
what do we have? We've got
Oh,
Kakram could be good.
okay.
I feel like the Chakram would be nice. Sort of like hoop thrower style damage here, but he's going to snag Kevin's trade post. He does before Kevin even has a chance to decide if he wants to go out. Is going to opt for Quartermaster as well, and now we'll be getting distributors.
Has Kevin gathered for a TP?
Kevin,
Can you check Kevin his woods?
yeah, he
so
had
this might be. Yeah, I want to talk about this because I think there's a possibility that Kevin gathered for a TP. And now that they're both taken and he can't build the right one because of the TC radius probably.
100%.
Like that's probably the goal that Tit had here was to completely deny a TP that way.
He's executed.
So that's an interesting strategy.
The Grove. He escapes the Grove. What? How? Oh my god. He is going more defensive. Look at this. And he's chucking the community plaza down. A healer boom? Is this the new warrior priest boom?
I have no clue, mate. I don't know what's going on.
I have no clue either. No, he's spending an entire shipment to heal his explorer back up. That's the play. See, Kevin's on a whole other brain level.
I'm pretty confident. Like I'm not 100%, but I'm pretty confident that a TP for Lakota is really important. So
Yeah, definitely.
like being without a TP.
Look, he's gonna
in
go
that
siege
scope,
it down.
I think it's gonna be really big.
He's literally got to go siege it down at the moment. And he's going to try his hand at this treasure again.
Well, it's ATP though, so it's gonna deal damage to him. Then
It's going to fuck up
Russia's
one of these
gonna-
clubs.
Hmm.
Is Kevin going to get
I think this is-
stage range? Hasn't
Bad
got
for
stage
Kevin.
range.
This is-
Did opt for
This is
5
bad.
Cossack though, and he hasn't got a forward blockhouse. What do you reckon? Maybe both players anticipated a rush from both of them.
Yeah, but just this value is getting from the ATP because like the units are just kind of dying now, right? And
Oh, 100%, yeah. And he's getting
so
them
funny how this
all
ship
low
went up.
HP. See, look at this. He hasn't killed them. He's splitting them off. That's weird.
It's because Kevin is gonna put them in cover mode, and then you want to
Ah.
focus on the ones not in cover mode.
It's just a whole nother level of big brain. Stagecoach actually coming in. Sorry, trade cart. And here come the Axe Riders. He doesn't save the trade post, surely.
Oh, the Cossacks are coming, so but yeah, it probably will go down.
Yeah, 5 Axe Riders
He
will be
might-
able to clean that up.
He might deny Kevin from building one.
So close to going
Does he have
down.
like a blockhouse or anything? Does he have
He's got a blockhouse in base, but he doesn't have any forward military buildings. And he hasn't got a market either. He really went full hard on that TP line. And he's going to opt for 4 What is this build? What
Well,
is
he just
this?
wants to make sure that Lakota isn't allowed to build a TP.
He's
so
like,
with the
no
four
TP
Cossacks
for you.
and the-
Yeah, look,
exactly.
he's waiting for it to revive. He's literally leaving it back here. One build going to be picked off though.
Здравствуйте.
That's why he shipped the 4 Cossack to have tempo on denying the TP, and then he can pick it up himself
Must
again
coming out
later.
as well. So all the fights are going to be like around about here, trying to keep the TP line. Sweet.
Ага.
Goddamn, 23 HP. Could you imagine if the line just like retargets and one shots the Explorer? It's like, oh god.
Yeah, that would be quite something to see.
One club going down. What vital time?
I wonder what he's gonna ship now.
700 coin apparently. Wait, what? Is he going to 700 coin? Is he aging up or just for bow rider mass? Does he push in with that?
Like, I'm not gonna lie, I don't even know what bow riders cost, so I
I
can't
think it's
tell
like
you,
50
but,
food, 100 coin? 100 food, 75 coin.
Oh, Explorer goes down, that's really massive. It's 100 XP and also no more speed bonus.
Barely gets sniped out there. Oh, by the musk, sorry.
Приказ.
This could be a bit dicey if he gets... Like, look at this. There's a nice fight going on here between the bow rider. Denies the trade post, but this is going to be huge because he's going to miss... Oh, he's... No. Oh. If he... No. No way. No way. He misses 8 villages, a 3.
Oh,
Oh
boy.
my god. That's big? That would have been bigger. He leaves it!
Здравствуйте.
What's going on? Oh my god.
Yeah, Tit's really using the fog of war nicely there. Just constantly
Oh,
staying
not
out of
again,
vision.
no. Not again. Not again. Oh dear. And the Strelets. This is he has brought the Cossack back to deal with it. But bow riders here, this could be a big cleanup here from Kevin if he plays it well, because there's nothing to defend. Cossack, oh barely. He just barely wrong position slightly.
You always gotta remember in these moments that as a caster you see everything, but I'm pretty sure
True,
that
in
Tit
the
just barely
he would
managed to use
not
the
yeah,
fog of war.
100% he would not have seen that, yeah.
Yeah.
God damn, so it looks like Tit, knowing what's happening at his hometown, and just manipulates Kevin's army to just be exactly where he wants it to be. That's impressive, man. But the trade post is still not up. Big sad. We need
Yeah,
an
but I
alt D
mean,
moment.
Kevin doesn't have one. That's the main
True,
thing.
true. But like it's literally on like 258 HP. It's barely even close. He's like missed out on 2 passes because of that. But I suppose it won't make much difference. Explorer's back up, and I'll check. He's going to opt for 700 coins, so going for the age up now. He's heavily gathering onto the coin though. Maybe want to split that off to food here. But let's check Kevin's deck. And he is going up with the Wise Woman and his Axe Rider mass. Is building. Maybe just mass Axe Rider and mass Rifle Rider and just charge into Russia. Do you reckon that's the play?
Yeah, I think so, and that's probably why Tit feels that he needs to age up, because otherwise you're just gonna die to that combination you just mentioned.
100%, 100%. Like, the bow riders is good, but heading into age 3, just the rifle riders just shit on any musk. He needs the cav archers as the anti-cav, otherwise he's pretty screwed. Gonna be picking up 60 coin, not a bad shipment. Starting to
Can we see
expand his
Tit's
market
deck?
over here.
Can we see Tit's deck for
We
a second?
sure can see Tit's deck. 13 musket deck and 5 cav archers.
Right, yeah, I guess he's gonna go Cav Archers.
He's got to go
Would be
cav
the play.
archers. Although cav archers with their nice little raid catch there as well. Cav archers with their melee resist won't do too bad against the axe riders, to be honest. I feel like cav archers are the play against Kevin at the moment. This whole army would just get shot on though, but the cav archers will do great. It's going to go up fast as well. 8 vills, 1,000 wood. Continuing
wow.
with the
So-
bow rider.
Hmm.
Interesting.
I really don't feel like that's the play. I feel like you wanted to use your tempo because you're slowly getting outskilled. You're against the 3TP stagecoach. I feel like you want to just
Yeah.
take the momentum now and just go to double unit shipment.
Like,
He
it-
opts to go for this. So
5 axe riders, 5 rifle riders, or bug soldiers, just anything would just... Like, he knows he's only barely gotten up. I mean, he's done a great
But, like,
job
I'm
of
not a
keeping 2
Lakota
out of
player,
3.
so,
yeah. Neither.
I
honestly.
believe in Kevin more than my own.
Kevin knows what he's doing.
My own.
Look at this, 13 Strelette into axe riders. Wow. I wouldn't have expected that. Look at this, he's finally going to get the trade post down. Looks like,
Tit's trying to do some counter push.
yeah,
trying to
Tit's
get a
just
raid
going to
going.
right click for his eco. Maybe he's... ugh. I don't know, maybe he's a bit scared that they might just run in and bum rush his base and any pops would be null and void there. But gonna get Vet Musk or Vet Strelette. Vet Musk gonna be coming out now, and hopefully Vet Strelette followed up by that. And it looks like he's gonna stick to the Skirm Musk mass. And look at this, Don. He's not gonna opt for Cav Archers, and that makes me think maybe the Rifle Rider Axe Rider combo would have just shat on this, but evidently he's gonna stick with
Yeah,
bow
but I
riders.
mean, Kevin hasn't really made any rifle riders, so
He's just sticking
Tit's
with
just gonna
bow
retake the
riders.
TP line.
Yeah,
Yep.
just all for free.
Ooh, that was really close to snipe the explorer before the TP went up.
That would have been huge. Does he get a pass though? He'll get 1 pass. And he'll get... He's still got an X speed, bit of X speed to tickle him
Can
along.
we have a look at the raid on the?
We
top
can.
right?
He's gonna literally get 2, 4, 5 villages maybe. If he run, oh,
I
maybe
think there's
4.
more fills.
There's more up here. There's
More
another
villas
3.
north.
That's from the previous raid that's been left there.
Yeah.
He got 3 or 4
He-
vills. That's pretty big. Essentially, look, 36 vills to 29, so definitely ahead. And he's also got his market techs in, whereas Tit only has barely gotten his market in. I reckon these Wakina will be able to handle the struts nicely. Won't trade too well, but it'll be enough to force him back with the extra range.
Yeah, the Wakina, like especially if you have like if your cav mass is bigger than your skirm mass, then you can just pull trick to your cav every time, and you can just kind of take free pokes and pull trick.
Yeah,
But
I'd
in
love
this
to
case,
see
he
him
has
do
more
that.
skirms than X Rider, so he can't pull trick like that.
Do you reckon he pushes in, tries to trap him against the wall and takes this fight? Because this could be bad. The villagers gathering over here, trying to take a fight in here, like a cleanup. That would be GG if he wins this fight.
I think he's mostly just gonna keep poking with the Wakinas, and there's not a lot that Russia can do against it, especially if they get
Just
pull trick
completely
away.
outranged. Completely outranged.
Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of this, I think. A lot of
Posturing.
poking and pull tricking.
Yeah. It looks like he is trying to get a lot of the tribal marketplaces onto the coin mines. Like, sort of, he's spreading out his gathering so that they don't, like, run out too quick because he maybe foresees that. A nice volley onto the falconet. What is that?
I really
build?
like the choice to go Falx here, but you gotta stop this this poke and pull trick thing. Like you gotta have some answer, and he chose it to be Falx.
Chosen
So I
correctly,
like
I
the choice.
suppose. Yeah. I'm surprised with the Musk mask, honestly. It's actually pretty big. Well, they're not vet musk, they're just regular musk now. Vet rusket, regular musket. We'll pick up another 3 bills maybe. 40 to 35, so Russia's fast bills are paying off at the moment.
And this feels horrible as Russia when you're just, you're constantly having to chase everything around, and that's the typical thing as Lakota.
Slow,
And,
speed, like, yeah.
So I think if I were Russia here, you kind of start feeling like, okay, I just want to have like a big fight now. I'm just gonna right-click his base and
He's at the top here. Like,
game.
if he let's think about it like this, right, Don? If Tit can just deal enough damage that he how do I put it? I feel like if Tit breaks even here, like or slightly loses, he's still ahead because he's got the Russian TCs. He's gonna be up on build count, like soon, whereas. But I don't think he'll have it, because look at this army from Kevin. It's pretty massive, honestly. The cannon's going to be going down in
here
seconds.
we're gonna have the big fight. All the Musks managed to go in melee though. This is a good fight for Tit, I think.
100%. Look how many... Look at... All the Wakinas are low HP. They just got shot on by that cannon volley. One more volley. Oh my god. Look at this micro. He's just perfectly placed the Musk and the Stilet. I'm impressed. I am impressed.
That was really great, Michael. He surrounded his folks. Got all the value from his folks, and he managed to melee his Musks into the handcuff.
That was insane.
Really well done from.
That was crazy. That was so cool to watch. That was just micro to another level. That's some great Scythe micro right there. The legend himself.
I remember playing him.
Everyone remembers Great Scythe. Great Scythe is like the demon on the ladder. It's if you're an AoE 3 pro, it's like a ritual, a rite of passage to beat Great Scythe. Gonna be running out of coin though. He's gonna be taking this forward coin mine. Do you reckon he might get forced off it? But good Wakina remass.
Yeah, so the Falcons are gone now, so now we have this problem of the poke and
more
pull trick
Wakina
again.
as well. Ooh, what's this up here? Big Cossack raid. The Cossacks have come out of nowhere. Now to 42 vills to 41. The eco is evened out. He took a good fight and he's now up on eco. Cossacks aren't vetted yet. Hopefully he gets the vet tech soon. Because the Cossacks in this fight would be huge. Oh, they might get caught out by the bow riders. They're going to get caught out by the bow riders charging in with the Wakina. And also at the front here, these Cossacks going to get destroyed. Hopefully he can escape them. He does. He manages to escape them. How did he do that? Line of sight, that's it. Just line of sight.
I don't think I would have given that up so easily if I were Kevin. I think I would have tried to...
Cossack there, yeah. You want to try and
but like you can just zone them from the fight, I think. I don't know if I would have just left like that, but okay. We're gonna have a big fight here, I think.
He's gonna pull trick.
Kevin is trying to poke and pull trick, yeah. We're gonna see a lot of that.
There's a massive army. What's that? Like 120, 130 military pop army. He even popped Minutemen. He really wants to take this fight. Getting as many vills as he can here, but the Axe Riders are now onto the Strelets here. The Musk are pushing up. He wants a repeat of last match, but the Strelets have been whittled down. Look at all those dead bodies just sitting there from the Wakinas, just dealing so much damage out here. Although Strelets now getting onto the Bow Riders here. The Musk are charging up onto the Wakinas, and once they get into close range, they will deal enough damage here. More villagers going down on the right-hand side. He needs to stay focused on the battle here, because this is what's going to win or lose it. The Wakina mass is just continually building up, and within a few seconds, the Musk are on the run. The Strelets are going to get sacked here. He's got to retreat from this, Dom.
Yeah, this Volcano Mass, he can't touch it. I mean, the Cossacks aren't strong enough. They're kind of similar to Sowars, where they're like the magicians, but they do the disappearing trick. And I think not being able to Works this skirm mess with Cossacks. So you're just gonna get outranged the entire game, and I think this game is slowly gonna go more and more into Lakota's favor now.
True, true. He does have. I wouldn't say Kevin's got map control, but he's definitely got like map sort of line of sight. He knows what's going on. It's hard to get raided at the moment, and there will be a big raid coming up here. Chucking a defensive blockhouse, but it will be too late. These Wills are going to be in a teeny tiny bit of trouble here. Oh my god! But the army is coming back to defend them, so it should be right. Is now switching to Cav Archers and shipping 13 Musk. I feel like at this point, like you said, Don, Kevin's been pulling ahead here on Eco, and if we check it, 45 to 44, still pretty close. Maybe he's going with the 13 Musk. Maybe he's going for a nice little push to try and kill a few more vills. But with the Wakina Mass, maybe 1,000 wood is the better play here, and get some more cannon out in another town center. Because the Musk just do shit here. They do nothing. They don't counter anything pretty much. He's got enough to cover the Cav, but the Wakina just shit on them.
I don't think you're really in a position to add a TC, because it's like, if you have more vills, you're gonna get, as soon as this hunt runs out, you don't have anything to send your
it's not
vills
going to
on
matter. Yeah. I think, you're totally right there. He doesn't have the food that hunts on the map to, sustain 2 town centers.
And Lakota is just in full control. Like, he can just, he can use his skirm to poke, and he can use his mobility to take some raids. Like Russia is just kind of in the bin here. I don't think he can do a lot.
He's down 3k score, so Don's calling it GG. He's calling it over. Tit can't come back from this. What about a Falc Pop? Can a Falc Pop save it?
Well, the Falc Pop, it's kind of like to deal with this poke that's going on, but you will never be able to push out.
Can't push out.
You're on the defensive, and then the mobility advantage Kevin can just keep running around.
It's such a shame because he took that fight so well, that first fight.
Yeah, I think he's played well. I don't think he made many mistakes, to be honest. I just
Kevin just played well.
Lakota's really using his mobility.
Yeah. 4 Falcs, let's see it. Boom, 1 boom, please. Come on. Unfortunate. Maybe he should have.
Yeah, and now what do you do? Like, you can't just walk into Lakota's base, like you there's nothing you can really do, because you're just gonna get run around the entire time.
How much attack dance does he have? 5% attack dance, not bad. Hopefully the Falcs get a volley here. No. Yeah, he's literally gathered, he's gathering all over the map.
He still has the TPs going, and the eco is alright for Russia still. It's not it's not over in that sense. I just feel like
Oh dear.
the fight is gonna
This
go.
might be it. This might make it over.
Let go of the Fox.
Yeah, Falc's out of position, look at that. Didn't even get the second volley off, they just got shot on. And there it is.
Yeah,
Tit's like, yeah, nah, sorry, bro. I'm done with this game.
Yeah, it's just one of those impossible positions, because how do you handle the situation? You can't push, and if you're only defending, you're just bleeding stuff everywhere. So really well managed by Kevin, using his mobility and everything.
Yeah, 100%, really well played. Vote count's pretty even the whole game. And Rez was as well. I guess you're right. Kevin just, I don't know, picked him off a bit better. And if we look at that military,
Well, it's not really about the rest. Like, even if Russia's army is a lot bigger here,
he just can't
it's
move.
just more like, what do you do? Like, there's nothing you can really do.
He's just got low mobility. Even here, right?
Even if you're let's say he had a 200 pop army, but then what? I don't know how you take a fight, or how you.
He pushes in here, 4 Axe Riders spawn on him, and he's screwed. Yeah. And
So, I mean, if you
it
push
takes
into the TC, then you just lose your base, because then Kevin can just avoid the fight. He can just run around, pick up all your vills.
Yeah, they're literally undefended, and especially at this stage in the game where he's got to push out and gather unsafe hunts. But nice. Good GG. We'll head into the next game, I think.
This is 1-1, so closer than my series.
Hopefully we go to game 5 this time. I'll just exit out and load the next matchup. But yeah, GG's, that was very entertaining. Very entertaining to watch. And yeah, like I think, like you said, it just came down to Lakota's mobility, really. And Russia's lack of mobility.
Yeah, and also just the fact that you don't have any range on your units.
It's
starting to get outranged too hard.
Alrighty. Next match on Salgany, we'll be seeing Kevin as Germany. And we'll be seeing Tit as Spain. Spain, interesting.
It's Florida. Oh no, never mind.
Salgany.
Sorry.
It's okay.
Yeah.
It's all good. I'll just have a quick geese of the chat here. Yeah, everyone's saying a really, really good game. Strelec Cossack Artillery is the only way to win that. But yeah, the artillery just didn't do shit against the cav mass. That's pretty fair. Fell for us. EZ saying GG, yeah. Why Russia's so weak? I don't know. But no, I feel like Don, your analysis of the game, like how the guy tried out was just perfect. Literally just summed it up perfectly. But yes, let's get into this next game. Game 3. I will switch over the transition right now. And we will get into it. Scores are 1-1 heading into the third game. Let's go. In the left-hand side of the map, spawning as the Germans, we have Kevin. Gonna be a couple of coin treasures in base, which will be perfect. Interesting to see if he does the market start to get up faster. Obviously grabbing the sheep will be very handy on this map. I doubt Germany's going to go water, honestly. So if Tit wants to go water, it's all good luck to him. He can fish as much as his heart contents. We'll check decks in a sec, but Tit will be spawning in the right-hand side of the map as Spain. And his War Dog is going to help him grab as many of these sheeps as possible. Who do you reckon's favourite here, Don?
But this is a really cool matchup, I think. It's not a matchup that I'm good at, because I'm not that good at these subs, but I've seen some really good games on this matchup over the years. And I'm mostly curious about what Tit is going to choose to do. I feel like there's a lot of options. I think I have seen him play Spain Water before, I believe. So I could see a water build, but with the TP spawning this way, you could also go for like an ATP build. Like there's a lot of things he could do. So I'm mostly curious about how Tit is going to play.
100%. He could look like actually he probably should pick decks. He actually did. 3 builds coming out, but he's gone water by the looks of it.
Okay, he does go water. Okay.
Wait. So arrives fast. Your next age up is cheaper and faster the more shipments you have received. So he's going to do like an insane, insta age 3 pretty much. So maybe try and keep the fight in age 2 as much as he can. And just like, this card's basically like an age up fast sort of card, I suppose. But yeah, it looks like we're going to see
it again. Is it also H1 cards?
In your current age, no, it's just the age 2 shipments.
Okay. I mean, if it was also H1 cards, then I would have really had fun with this. But,
just boom, straight to age 3, age 4.
Yeah, you just go like schooners, fish market and everything, and then you age up. But yeah, that seems like his plan. He's gonna go, because if you water boom, you usually want to send a couple H2 shipments, right? You want to go like 700 wood, 600 wood, rendering plans.
100%.
You want to get all these things, and then he wants to age up using that card. So
I want to see it happen. Looks like 2 settle wagons coming in. It looks like just an anti sort of water deck from Kevin. Gonna try and put up a bit of a fight, but at the end of the day, not really committing to anything here.
We're being helped out in the chat here, by the way, and someone mentioning that it's also H1 cards that are sent during H2. So if you got fish market in H2, it will also help.
Biggest brain play. So what's the plan here? So it's age 1, so he goes schooners, right? He doesn't have a TP start. Germany went for a TP start, and he also went for, that's the market start. Dock getting dropped down here, but Schooner's going to come out. So H2, does he go 700 wood, 5 Vils, fish market, and he slides in 2 caravels. Oh, sorry, rendering print, not fish market. 2 caravels if possible, if there's resistance on the water. I suppose. I feel like that's the optimal. That's what he wants to do, followed by this
I
card
don't
here.
know if you go. I wouldn't go 5 Vils in a build like this, and I'm kind of surprised they're not 600 wood in there. I feel like I would rather have that than like Cav HP or something.
100%. Oh, he's got Cav HP in there, but I feel. Oh wait, yeah, Cav HP. I feel like 600 wood, especially if you're doing a full boat boom here, he's opening with double dock. So yeah, 600 wood would have made much of a bigger difference, eh?
But does Kevin have any boats at least? Like, does he have any water?
He's got some boats in deck. He's got 2 caravels and a frigate in deck. So he can.
Yeah, but
put that
no.
out. No dock. No.
Yeah, but no improved warships. So long.
No, not at all. Not at all. So he will lose versus Spain on the water, 100%. Just sheerly, just based off that deck, pretty much. Like look, Bill count already skyrocketing ahead, even with those settler wagons. Almost loses his explorer, but ends up snagging 90 food. And look at this, Lady Izad, which is carrying, I have no idea what, a mug of beer. Just gonna get as much siege onto that outpost as possible, and with that Nootka, hold up, Don, this outpost's getting up at half HP. Holy crap! Look at that.
Yeah,
he got it at half HP. That's ridiculous. Well played. That was insane.
What's interesting here is that Tit decided not to go for a TP, and I guess
he
he
didn't.
feels like it would just get sieged down.
Maybe he's going for it now with the 700 wood.
I don't think he will.
There's two docks. Does he need a third dock? I feel like 2 docks is enough. It's not much fish. Only 4
I think he's
whales.
dropping a Vil on the island, maybe. Like
Yeah.
does it have a Vil in it? No.
Nah, just scouting by the looks of it. Yeah.
He does go for vessels.
Hey, it's the Great Scythe build. It's the Great Scythe. I know, Great Scythe goes for a trade post. He goes for a second trade post as well as the church. Not exactly the same. But interesting Germany opting. I've seen so many more people playing as Germany opt for that church in H2. I remember, like, from my memory, it wasn't a regular thing, that you'd see, Germany chucking a church down, but it's now evidently the regular, the meta.
I didn't know that it was so standard now. Okay.
Yeah, I did it like really recently, but apparently people are doing it and it's working out for them.
So Kevin is just gonna FF, and then I wonder what turn he's gonna choose. I think you can choose between either frigates or like super land all in. It's like one of the two. You're on the timer, of course, against water. So.
Could he? I don't know. What's off the top of my head? I'm thinking you could, but I don't know. Yeah, Gentleman Pirate. You're right. He's gonna go frigate. You could probably even chuck a dock down, train a frigate, have the frigate batch out, and then have Gentleman Pirate batch out with the privateer. You know what I mean? And all of a sudden, you just literally have water back in your control. I don't know if it's like over investing at that point, but it's an option he can do.
There's multiple options you can do. You can go either just one frigate and then try to land push, and you try to do both at the same time. You could go like Ulan trying to be super aggressive. I don't know what he will choose. He's leaving some wood in here though.
I mean, the Ulans do get caught out, which is unfortunate. Kills all of them, which is massive.
Classic XP donators. Oh, that just decides to ship 2 caravels, okay.
2 caravels. And the dock is coming down.
Oh wow, and he read this perfectly, like he was already shipping them before the dock was even being built, so...
Has he seen
he
the
knew
dock?
the reply that Kevin would choose.
Oh, he's barely seen it.
And he's also made a native post to get CDBs, and that means he can train canoes.
True,
so I think he should be able to hold water.
Very smart, yeah. What's the one building cost? Cree tanning. What's Cree tanning do? Is it the infantry HP? Well,
I think there's one tag that gives everything 5% XP or something. I don't really recall. Like I don't play the game enough.
Here come the canoes. So,
You really want to
Gentleman
make sure the
Pirate
ship is
now.
done.
It's gonna be useless. Because he's just gonna spawn the privateer right on top of these caravels and the canoes. What does he do?
And then I think this is, by the way, like really impressive from Dick, because I would have been just being dumb and just go rendering plant.
Yeah.
But, like he read the situation perfectly. He knew what Evan would choose to do, and he shipped 2 caravels. And I'm pretty sure he was shipping the 2 caravels before he saw the dock, which is
He probably did,
amazing
yeah.
read.
Yeah, it was impressive as hell.
That's like really good strategy wise, and now the game is sorta over, to be honest.
Yeah, I reckon look at the score lead. There hasn't been like a single like major fight, and he's already up by 3k score just from the boats. I'd laugh so
Yeah, like he
hard
blind counted,
if he just
and
resigns
now
right
he's going
now.
fish markets.
Yeah, look at this.
And then I wonder,
Wait,
after all this.
Don, we have to keep a score. Wait. So he's gone 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we're going to count to see when he sends House of Transmission, whatever the hell that is, and see how fast he
Yeah, so I
ages up.
wonder, because it's the first time I see this shipment, but I wonder how much cheaper your age up gets and how much
We're about to
faster it
see.
becomes.
Oh, man. He's going to literally just like, it's like insta age up, instantly goes to age 3.
I'm really curious, because if this is like, if this is like a 300-foot age up or something, then I'm definitely gonna use this strategy.
Especially on the water map where you know you're going to be booming in age 2. Look, he's literally at 54 vills. The res is just flowing in like there's no tomorrow. And Kevin,
Yeah.
what can Kevin do here? Just mass age 3 units and just pray, I suppose.
Yeah, that's exactly what you should do. Like you know you're gonna have to completely all in this and hope for some magic to happen. But I feel like, if Tit gets in serious trouble, you could even like fall back to the islands or something. Like you're such a big equalizer.
Just factory on each island and just chill like that.
Yeah. I really like this position here, but I enjoy Water Boom a lot.
100%.
I was pretty upset in my series that I didn't manage to get myself to a water map.
Oh yeah, that would have been beautiful. Your classic map, this would have been so fun to watch. 100% guaranteed win.
Nah. I mean,
Yeah.
obviously, way better than me, so it would have been fun.
Well, show us in Qualifier 2. How about that? Show us your water boom, and we know what strat you're going to be doing, Don. Everyone knows it now.
Yeah, I'm stealing.
You're
this.
stealing it. Oh, I wonder if he picks up these bills here. 6 bills. That's
Oh
gonna
my
be
god, he's
huge.
even going rots now.
He's going
like,
right.
He's really pulling
He's
all
like,
the
fuck
strings
this
to get
age
the
up.
maximum.
He's gonna max out every single card. He's gonna send unction before he ages up.
Yeah.
The Musk Mass is slowly building, but it's not gonna do much against the skirms, honestly. Husk's gonna go for a raid. Would have been cool if he like put him in a boat and dropped him off, but like dropped him off like behind here. That would have been pretty funny. But it is
Did
gonna
he
pick
just
up
train a
some
bit
stuff.
of crossbows as well?
He actually
Yeah,
did.
he
He screw the age 3. I'd rather stay on age 2 and get this ultimately efficient. Surely he sends it now. Like, come on.
Yeah, if he doesn't send it here, I would be pretty shocked. Yeah.
Because it would lose its value by that point. Like, you may as well just age up straight away. Come on, Tit. Send it. I want to see the gold. Come on. Oh, nice raid. We'll pick up a settle wagon. There we go. Here it comes.
Can you click on the TC to see the cost? Possible or no?
I can't, because it's a recording. It's not live. I can't actually show you, unfortunately. I actually picked up a few vills there before the war wagons came in. Oh, a bit of an overreaction maybe, but come on, age up. I want to see the age up. Let's see it come in. He's going to commit to
I guess he needs more food.
He needs a bit more food, yeah. I just sell it so you can get up as soon as you can. Kevin's got the superior military techs, right? But he kind of missed his opportunity to push in there, I feel. And he couldn't really push in because it was just goons against Musk. And when there's that many Musk, what can you do?
Yeah, it's the classic more stuff principle. Or, you know, your opponent just has to touch much more.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I think it was 800 food.
Let's see how
He's
quick. Look,
aging with the DC, I think.
look how quickly it's coming in. So wait, time. I need to time on one. Wait, okay, so he clicked it at 13:22:23 or 13:24, right? And age
Oh,
3
it's like
is supposed to take 100 seconds. So let's see how long it takes.
It's like an exiled prince. And he's aging with the DC, which is bringing me back memories of
Oh
big
my
playing
god.
Spain.
Yeah. Well, now it's even better. Age up super quick. So it's literally going to be a.
But the DC might pop into that.
He's got to be careful. He's safe. All right. So a minute. It's literally a 40-second to age 3. So it knocked off over 50% of the age up time. Oh no! It's stuck.
The DC wagon.
It's like, let me out.
I mean, I think it's got 500 HP these days.
Yeah, a bit harder to kill. Kevin realized
I would send it in the fight, to be honest, just to show your...
just
show
to
your
tank,
dominance.
yeah. Just be like, I've got this game. You're screwed. There we go. He's gonna put it on the island. Kevin doing a great job with this fight. Veterancy coming in a bit late here, starting to queue skirms. He's sending Spanish gold now, but I think
Wait,
he's...
Spanish gold is like a huge mistake.
Yeah, he needs like 9 rods or something. Because...
I mean...
Yeah, look, he's switching
you
to
know,
Lancers. He's switching to Lancers.
I mean, in a position like this, you just gotta realize, like, my eco is probably triple his size. All I gotta do is survive. So,
Yeah.
you know, you never want to go. Let's go.
You don't need any more
So he's
eco.
getting cleaned up, but I don't think it's over. If he can just, he could just,
Nice.
you know, remass on the side. Look at this DC, by the way.
Yeah.
He's putting it on there. He's gonna raid with Minutemen.
Oh my god. I'm amazed
I
how
still
well
think
Kevin
Spain is
did,
in the lead.
actually. Oh yeah, 100%. Kevin took that fight really well. Clearly just out micro tit there. With that one. But the war
Yeah,
wagon
but Tit is
just
still,
keep
Tit
coming.
is still gonna win.
Oh yeah, definitely. Gonna pop right on top of the skirms there. That's huge. Just gonna whittle them down enough. Does lose them pretty quickly though, but whittles them down to a decent amount. Kevin's already got
I want to see the
lines and
Minutemen
skirms.
raid.
He's gonna shut it down. Maybe getting a bit cocky with that town center, but it's gonna tank a lot because the skirms have like no siege. Who needs the skirms?
No,
in
I
the
think
fight?
it's a great town center. I think like he didn't need the extra.
He's like,
goals,
fuck
so-
you, I've got this town center. Where are the Minutemen? Come on, we gotta see. No, he's got to 9 rods. Ship it from the thing with the Minutemen. 9 rods from the town center with the Minutemen. I want to see it.
And he really wants this Spanish gold in. Okay, because I guess it's important to it.
He just wants to flex his score. That's why.
But he's training a caravel. Did Kevin ship a frigate?
Hasn't shipped a frigate yet.
How would you ever train a caravel here?
Oh, he's got to spend his res. That's why.
Yeah, I guess. Like
He's
look at
just
the,
he's
look
just
at
stacked on
Just look at
res.
the
Holy crap.
just look at the income here, and then look at Spain's income.
Like what? 400, 300, 600, 300, 500, 1,000, 200. Look at that.
Yeah, I mean, considering all this gold, I think you really need.
Oh, he got the tech. He got the thingy. This one. Where is it? Wait. Which one is it?
I think I know what you mean. You mean the fishing upgrade?
The fishing. This one. 15%. So these whales are gonna eat up. Look at it. 1.44 food a second. One coin a second, pretty much.
It's just funny because like your eco, like your fish is running out soon, and then your eco is gonna be mostly whales, and then he goes Spanish gold with that. So I think it's pretty fun.
But he had like 30 vills on coin before. Look at the res just blitz in. Look at it go. Holy crap, man. 2 Falcons. This is a great game. Literally going to like, what are we at? 17, 50 minutes? Forward town center coming out. He needs this map control. You're right. Like, Tit's just been allowed to water, but like, he won the water. He fair and square won the water, and as a result, he's just, he held on, and I mean, Eco go Burr at this point.
Maybe we need to make sure it's not Kinesi playing.
Yeah. No, we'd have a couple of walls down. And the town centre didn't go on the shore either.
Hmm.
Ports, TC, you won the game, like. And then like just one cool, just chilling here and here, just for you can't lose, Although look at this Jaeger mass. They will shit on the goons. Does get 2 down for free. And it looks like there's a raid happening. Maybe going back to the coin mine, expecting... Oh, I thought that dog was dead for a sec, Jesus.
Maybe he's gonna find some fishing boats with those Ulan.
Oh yeah, that'll make a huge difference. They need the what's the cheat called? The Flying Dutchman, where the boats can go onto land. Then he can raid it.
Yeah, that's what he needs. Yeah, I feel like this game has been done for quite a while. Like,
Cool's coming out.
I should probably hype it up more,
Oh,
but
not
I'm
too
always
close, not
pretty
too
bad at
close.
that.
Dang. Yeah, so you reckon? Yeah, look, Tits 7k, score lead, he's 6k.
Yeah, you
Like
could
every
probably go for,
minute,
like, a huge
every
crash
minute that
switch or whatever
passes,
you wanna
Kevin's
do.
more screwed.
Yeah.
He's so popped, he's batching from the bloody TPs. Age 4 maybe? Age 4. Even more eco coming out.
Yeah, he needs those factories.
Although, interesting. Oh, he ships the frigate, and he's going to pick up the caravel. Going to force some defensive water here.
Yeah, and he's using the culverins to take control of the water. Like culverins do like a huge amount of damage to boats. So
Very
he's using the
smart.
culverins to be able to make it dock.
You know what he needs to do? He's got enough HP on this, or when he heals it up, right? He took out the cannons. Hear me out here. He took out the cannons, so the cools are useless. Transport the cools to the center island, or like this island or some island, and then just shoot everything. Just shoot everything. That would be perfect. Because they're like
Yeah,
useless
I've had
here.
a lot of I've had a lot of games like that on second wave where that happened.
Just transport
it's a
them
good
over and just
strategy.
go bang. That would be great. Oh, he does see the bills?
So-
But 8 bills don't make a difference. Yeah, sorry.
I feel like as Tit here, you really want to take a fight because you're 200 pop and you can just remass. So you just want to kind of like trade units and you're going to be able to remass while your opponent can't.
Yeah, definitely.
This is really interesting. He's trying to get the calls to go into the frigates and then kill the frigates.
I think he's just giving
I
up
like
the
this.
calls at the point. Oh, nice spitfire.
It was well thought of to push it in like that.
I mean, he's just got the mass, like you said. He's at 200 pop.
Yeah, whenever you have like a huge eco advantage, you just want to be trading units all the time. Because as long as you're trading units, you can just rematch and just win that way. So as long as you're fighting, you're winning.
Exactly, 100%. Oh my god, look at the lances. Kevin just had so many units, but Tit had more. He just had more. Look how many he's got. Oh my god. How does he come back from this?
He doesn't.
He doesn't. That's the short answer. Well, let's see. It's what, 75 bills to 42. 2 Falcons, 4 wagons. Shipping Ulans, yeah. Jaegers are putting in some work. They're definitely holding off there. And then, oh my god, that's GG. Stop. He's already dead. So, you reckon, Don, if you were to play this game from Germany's perspective, what could you have done differently? What do you reckon? Or you just like,
It's
not
really
can't win.
difficult. No, it's not. It's not just simply can't win, but it's like. I think any water game is decided super early. Like you see a lot of water games where both players just ship 2 caravels and then you have a caravel fight and that decides the game. Where Like the games usually, like, whenever I played water games, it would just be decided so easy, so early because, like, for example, this game I think it was decided like minute 8 or something when the
Where
dock
does he
went
get on
down.
water? Yeah, right about here. Minute. Oh, dock.
Uh,
Yeah.
no, it was a bit
The
later. It
age
was
3,
around
it was
there.
here.
Yeah.
Exactly. Because he
Yeah,
got the. Yeah, yeah.
minute 8.
Yeah.
I think that's where the game was decided. Like as soon as the dock went down and Kevin's game plan was to counter the water, I think the game was over. So, um, you know, there could also be an example where like Tit goes to Caravel's to deny the water play, but then Kevin doesn't go for the water play, but he just goes for like a doppeldoner or what are they called? Dops all in.
Mm.
And then maybe he dies to that pressure. So it's a lot about picking strategy, and in this
Yeah.
case,
Like,
Kevin chose to fight
picking
water,
and
but
counter
he
picking the
failed.
strategy correctly. It's true.
Yeah, so Tit blind countered the strategy with elves, and then the game was over.
Oh, GG.
And yeah,
Very
like I said
entertaining.
before, it's just my experience with water games where like usually before minute 10 the game is over because it's like you're just gonna outskill or you're gonna lose instantly. Like it's one of the two.
100%, 100%. Give me 1 second. I'm just going to switch the transition over. And we'll get into the next game. But Tit taking the lead, 2-1. GG's.
And I don't know if we've seen this strategy before, but I really liked how Tit played this. I'm definitely gonna have a look at it. Closer inspection.
Via closer inspection.
Because that fast H-up is like very important for Spain because like you always fall behind in tempo from having to struggle for 100 seconds, but being able to just H-up like that so quickly.
With the town
it's pretty
center,
huge.
yeah. Ridiculous. I can't believe we got that down. It was like literally, what was it? Like about 40 seconds or something ridiculous?
Yeah, something like that.
Right, we've got access to the next game. Give me 2 seconds to get it up.
But I do feel like that should change his deck a little bit. Like you want to just ship units and HP every time instead of like Spanish gold and stuff. Like your eco is already managed, and you just
Yeah, I feel like if you're
survive.
not water booming, maybe it's an option. But like he had like how many fishing boats on coin? Like he would literally gather that 400 coin in like 20 seconds. All right, give me 1 second. I'm just moving the recording over.
Alright, so what map are they going to now?
They will be heading into. Let's have a geese. And I'll check the civs as well. Florida. Oh crap, not bad. Oh, shit. They'll be. Yeah, alright. They'll be heading into Florida and we'll be seeing French and China. So Tit will be opening with French. And Kevin will be opening with China. I'll get into this in a sec. I'll switch the overlays over. Hope everyone's enjoying the stream at the moment. Having some good fun here.
Pretty surprising matchup for this map. I wasn't expecting to French against China.
I've seen them both on this match, but I haven't seen them against each other on this map. It's definitely weird.
I've only seen Carp Water Boom with French, so I'm not expecting Tit to do it.
100%.
I don't know if Kevin likes to do it.
Kevin's China. Let's see if he can pull it off at the top of the map here, starting with the market versus Tit, who is opening with French, grabbing a TP on the bottom of the map. Both civs obviously benefiting well from that market, but arguably I'd say French really comes in clutch here with the hunting dog start. Oh, both civs going for a TP actually. Well, as per usual, Don, who's favoured? Who's going to get the win here? It's
I
a
feel
rare
like
one.
China
It's a
has
rare
had a
one.
lot of
Yeah.
China has had a lot of changes, so I'm not sure because I think they overbuffed China. Now I believe they were nerfed down a bit again, but I don't know about their current state. I think overall I would say it's a skill matchup from what I remember.
We'll have to check the decks
I
as
don't think
well.
it's super one-sided.
I feel like I think it is a bit even. Oh, you know what? I'm seeing this China-French matchup immediately brought my brain back to Bonnie Springs, the match between Maito and... Oh, who was it? Maito and Lord Raphael, I think, or Maito and Conqueror, I can't remember. Where it's like it was like the map escape casted with Maito just went a naked fast industrial, shipped factories behind it, and then just went into full French boom mode with cuirassiers and skirmishers. And it was literally just that versus 21 Quangs, 21 Chuko Nu shipped from the China player, and it was just the ultimate H4 fight. So I really hope we see that again. I really hope we see a fast H4 from both
Wait,
players.
so Maito wasn't playing China.
Maito wasn't playing China that game. Maito was playing French that game.
Oh, like whenever I hear the word Maito and China,
You
in
think
the same
China?
sentence, I just
Three,
assume, I
the
just
three
assume he's
village
playing
start China. Yeah.
Yeah, that's his.
Anyway, Dex, sorry. He has sent Northern Refugees and does have East India Company, the two Funes, the Fukan. Other than that, looks like we're not seeing Old Han, we're seeing Chengdao Arbs. So no fast industrial, unfortunately. If we check out French's deck, a little bit of water boom here.
Yeah, so it might be Carp. Okay.
Yeah. I feel like this map... Oh.
Yeah, I like the water boom on this map. There's plenty of.
I think it's a healthy boom. You just gotta like be careful you don't. The player who loses, if it's one side and one player loses water, you gotta make sure you have to take the swampland pretty much, for the just land res there. But you want to be constantly contesting the water because even if you don't have full water control, you can still have a few whales back here and a few fishing boats. In my opinion, at least.
I've never been that much of a fan of water booming with French. But and I feel like against China, I think if you go heavily onto the water, you will just die. We'll see what happens.
100%. You rarely see China go water boom. In fact, I can't, off the top of my head, I can't visualize a game where I've seen China do a water boom.
No. I mean, like, the French is trying to water boom maybe, and I feel like that could be a mistake. I think against China, it's the sort of civ. There's a lot of siege in their comp, so you kind of just die.
True. Like hand waters, if you try and take a fight on the coast, could be a struggle. But what's the range of hand waters? Is it the same as a culverin?
I don't know.
Close.
I'm not that. I'm not that well known in these.
Not that
things,
technically.
But
Okay,
but I just mean like the Chengdao in your army comp is what I
Yeah,
meant.
they'll be able to just like, you don't have that time with like walls or like your military buildings get sieged down so fast, like you don't have that much reaction time like where you can have a buffer period.
So I think I'm not expecting a French water boom to happen. Like he just has them in deck for like an extended game. He's not gonna ship them anytime soon, I think.
Well, export coming in here from China, and I think maybe does he get French does he ally with his opponents and get France? Is that the play here, or does he go for the
We're gonna
German
see.
for the German trickles? French also opening with 4 vills and 700 wood, and opening with a dock as well. But let's see this consulate. Brits, by the looks of it. What's the benefit with opening with Brits?
I think it's just more aggressive. It just means that you want to get the musks as soon as you takes 2.
In fact,
He's already gonna.
He's already gonna
go
go.
now. And yeah, he's just gonna be hyper aggressive on land this game. I think that's like he's not gonna respond to the water boom by making boats. I think he's just gonna smash it down on the TC and probably gonna go intervention and stuff.
He's just gonna be like, if you want a water boom, that's res that you've lost. You know, investing into that, I'm gonna like beeline it for your town center and, you know, deal damage where it actually hurts.
Yeah, so he just has this badge to deal with the early Musk badge, and then behind that he will age up.
Ready.
How do the redcoats compare?
Commandment.
So they're a little better than the regular muskets.
Yes.
Oh, it's pretty significant actually. Like the extra
Ready.
HP is pretty important, and
Commandment.
26
yeah, like, I
extra
think it might
HP.
just be like it
And
might be
two
like 2
extras.
extra volleys or something.
Yeah, true. He's got to be careful he doesn't target the Kurs though. Oh, when he's got him in the snare as well, oh, but does escape. Nice. And he's gonna, looks like he's going age 3, maybe Porcelain Tower at this point, or Confucian Academy.
I would go Confusion Academy because
Get the Flying Crows.
you know. Well, no, because you get the skirms on the age up, and it's all
Skirms on
about
the age up,
tempo
yeah.
here.
True, true. And he can like pair it with the 10 skirms, the 11 Changdao, or even with the Manchu or the Ironflight. Like he can just pair it with any military shipment depending on what Tit has, and he can push in from there, I feel.
Yeah, I feel like you wanna reach your death ball as soon as you can, so that you don't get outskilled by the water boom.
100%. And as we know, it's extremely hard to defend the Chinese death ball, but he's going up with the Porcelain Tower. Weird.
Fair enough. No, it's not weird. I mean, it's fine. It just I don't even know if he scouted the dog. Maybe he doesn't know that he's that he needs
hasn't.
pressure fast, but he probably hasn't seen it.
What's Porcelain Tower give you on the age up? Is it Res of each?
I don't know. I feel like it's just
Well,
triple.
we'll see
Like,
the
doesn't give
shipment.
any. I mean, I should know this, but I don't. Like, I don't know if there's like an instant bonus. I just know that you get a trickle. I don't recall any instant bonus.
Look at this, he's going to get his next batch of Muscat as well. Alright, we're about to find out. What does he get? Nothing! He gets nothing.
Yeah, that's what I. Yeah, exactly. Then I remember correctly. Yeah.
So I feel like the players here, toe-to-toe masks, shipping arbuscules, I can never say that word. Maybe just gas it to the TP and then go straight for his base, or do we go straight for the eco here?
Yeah, he's just gonna use the skirms to take down the musks. But I still feel like if you just age up with the Confusion Academy, so you already have the skirms right now, and right now you could already be fighting, and then you can go intervention for the siege.
Well, if he literally shipped them,
With that build.
yeah, the skirms would be like right here, and they'd be able to push them back.
Yeah, and then you can ship intervention or Chengdao or whatever you want to get siege, and I think that would be the play.
That
So
would
I
be
do
perfect,
think
yeah.
I don't like the fact that he gave up his tempo, but this could still work out. I mean, the trickle, like it's essentially like a factory. I think the Wanderer is also really good.
Mm.
I just wouldn't do it this specific game.
I'm honestly surprised though, Don. Like, I'm looking at the Vil count, 29 to 45, and yet Tit's score is like they're still neck and neck with each other.
Yeah, well, the fill difference is just because like a different build order, right? Like it's just one person fish booming and one isn't. So,
True.
it's all about.
And he's got the
This
Porcelain
game is
Tower
just gonna
though,
come
too,
down
yeah.
to. This game is just gonna come down to can Tit make this push work or not. I mean Kevin, sorry.
Vil's just tanking so much, holy shit. Tit aging up. Shipping 2 caravels, maybe anticipating some water pressure simultaneously.
Yeah, so this is reminiscent of the last game where he also blind shipped gold as expecting of both shipments. And last game it worked out because he blind countered his opponent. But in this case, it's not blind countering his opponent, he's just gonna have 2 idle caravels. And I think he's gonna really struggle because like Musks can't deal with the skirms. Like you really need to be an H3 Heroes French, and I think he's just gonna lose all his infrastructure. I think this might be like one of those games where he's gonna turtle to the max, trying to survive by the shore. But if you wanted to play a game like this, maybe you should have made your barracks and your houses at the shore to be able to
Yeah.
defend it with your caravels.
True. Starting to get up some houses here because he's going to get housed, but like, yeah, he doesn't have an
Yeah,
answer
so
to
he-
the check to the skirms.
Yeah, so he is realizing now that he should rebuild at the shore. I don't think there's like in any world where Kevin should ever consider falling back. I don't really like this, but alright. And Tit is just full committing to the greed. He's going face market. Yeah, I don't know. I think I wouldn't have bothered with this TP. I would have just surrounded the DC. And, you know,
No, he only needed to
as
split
a
like
aggressive
2
as
Musk
he
off
can.
to siege that. He didn't need to like keep everyone there.
But alright, it's fine. He's gonna commit now, I think.
Yeah, he's going now. Tit,
I
like,
guess as long as you deny the H up, I think you would win. So
Yeah.
I would just
Yes.
only.
if he
go
didn't,
for the
that's
DC.
what I was about to say. If he denies the age up, he's going to crush it because the Musk are just units. Res Ethos is just sitting here doing nothing. They can't counter it.
Commandomen.
Like the meteor hammers, yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
But look at the skirm mass and the Musk mass. Like he's literally got 20 Musk.
I wouldn't bother with the. I wouldn't bother with the production buildings. Just as long as you prevent the H up, there's nothing French can make in H2 that's gonna counter your comp.
If he went for the
But
town center, he would have
filled-
saved it. Look at that.
Yeah. Now it's gonna be.
Look at that pop. Minutemen, Cav. The Musk are going to come in. He's going to be getting veterancy any second now. I don't know though. Ooh, he's got a melee right on top of the meteor hammers. But I think there's enough Musk back here to deal with the Cav from the left side. Minutemen are already dead to the Cav. And the Arbisters, even though there's not many left, there's enough of them to snipe the Musk now that the Iron Flails have them in melee. And they're snared, and he's going to chase them all the way back to the shore. Skirm's now popping in, but these Musk aren't vetted, and this Cav will even just eat the Musk up, honestly. I don't see Tit coming back from this, Don.
Yeah, me neither.
Did he shit? Oh, he cancelled it. I saw the goons coming in, and he's literally just cancelled it. That's got to
I
be
think he lost the shipment points.
Yeah, he lost the town center. He doesn't have an outpost up. Town center now coming on the shore will be a good spot next to the turkeys actually. And now the caravels he can retreat back to. Look at this, full map control. Doesn't have to worry about raiding. Like he's chilling. He does have 56 bills though, but 37. And here's the Fukan. They're gonna start pressuring from the water.
Yeah, the big boy boat. Such a good boat.
What are the stats on it? Yeah, 2,500 actually. One more batch of skirm and you can probably hold this. Shipping
I've
goons,
been in
training
this position a
goons.
lot.
Yeah, just continue. Yeah.
I've been in this position a lot as the water boomer, where you kind of overgreed it, and then you just gonna get stuck in like the 2% of the land that you still have left. But the main problem here is that all the infrastructure is going down. You're getting housed all the time. If you want to play this thoroughly, you, like I said before, you really want to have your infrastructure at the shore so you can defend it. But now that he's losing everything, I usually it's not really possible to come back. Like he's floating all these rests, but it's so hard to start spending it and getting armies together.
3 caravels out now, going to try and deal with the Fukanon. Surely he wins that fight, right? Yeah, he wins that fight. What would you... I feel like the res just for the skirm mass, but he needs, you know, infrastructure, like you said, houses, raxes. He's getting more stables up here. Goon mass is pretty decent, though, honestly.
I think China, as China, you would probably want to go the hand mortars now.
Yeah, just get a bit more siege. Deal with the boats as well. Look at this, look at the red coat mass. That's just amazing. 26 red coats, he's just been constantly sending that shipment. He's got more Brit in the fucking fight than Chinese.
Yeah.
It's a 2v1,
Good
I'm being 2v1, hold on. That
Might
has
go
actually
H4.
escaped also here. I was about to say, yeah, Kevin could literally just go H... Oh, I don't know, but personally, I probably wouldn't go age 4 because like you really want to like end it now. You don't want to like give him the opportunity to reboom up, get more boats out, get like a couple of walls up, etc. But it looks like he doesn't want to commit to the fight. He's just going to keep sieging. And look at this, just military shipment, and we'll probably send like Farks or something like. He's getting on the boat? Oh, no, he's not. It's a nice remass, honestly. Literally just getting those military buildings has saved him here, I feel.
I like going H4 to be honest as China here because like, I think you want to have hand mortars instead, but it's better to spend your res on an A job than to just blindly spam more units.
True, that's true.
Yeah.
Confucian Academy going up now.
Yeah, I think it's good.
What's the first shipment age for?
It's gonna be the 2 flying crows. He just wants to be able to siege down at range instead of having to walk into the boats.
That's smart. He doesn't want to like have to get caught out there, getting the boats just constantly firing upon him, and maybe a pop as well. This would be so good if he can get the spawn point come out of the town center as well. That's going to be huge.
But I mean, Tit is stabilizing now. He's got a lot of free time here, and he's getting his mess together. So this game is gonna get close, I think. I mean, I would still favor China for sure, but I don't think it's that over.
He's literally building like right as close to the black map as possible. That is hilarious. Caracol and Skirmtech probably going to come in soon. And he has aged up. Too Fast coming in. CIR coming in. And like you predicted, 2 Flying Crows. Oh my god, Don.
What's up?
32 masks. I don't understand. Just the discipline for 18 minutes, constantly training 32 masks. And here we go. Discipline Arbs going to be converted to Honored Arbs, and the Goons just shred the Cav as they come in. The Cav are dealing little to no damage, forcing the Skirms back here, but now the Cannons take some volleys off. This is what's going to turn the fight for Kevin here. 2 Flying Crows getting volleys off onto the Cannons, and bang, 1 shot, they're both dead. And now what does Tit do here? He's absolutely screwed. These Flying Crows are just shat on him, and Onion Heads over here are going to take as many volleys as they can onto the age 3 Skirms and age 3 Goons. You can't win that fight, can you?
I don't think that fight was that bad for friends as it looked. I mean,
he did escape a lot of stuff, didn't he? I don't know. I just think that volley from the Flying Crows, just one-shotting the Cannons, I was just like, holy shit.
Yeah, I think China just has more stuff, so he's just ahead. But fight itself, I think it was decent because it's not H4 units. So.
Yeah, true. It's a shame. We'll lose those duels up there. And begin siege. Flying Crow is just so good. Wonder if he can snipe that 1 Flying Crow, or if he's... What's his plan to deal with that? Shipping Chang down now. Cuirassiers look like the anti-cav of the day. Yeah, down 5k score. Tit did a massive good job at remassing here, but... I feel like, yeah... It's kind of beyond him at this point. What's the build count? 53 to 56.
The fishing eco seems to be... Sorry.
Yeah, no, you're exactly what I was
kind
about to say. Exactly what I was about to say. Yeah, it's like, he's got, look, tons of food income, but it's at this point now where it doesn't make any difference. 58 bills, he's like, for the first time in a long time, he's down from build count. You know what I mean? Kevin's got complete map control. The fishing eco's like falling off, like you said. Oh my god. Surely.
Well, this is gonna be 2-2 it looks like, so that would be exciting.
Heading into game 5. And all of a sudden, Tit goes to age 4, sends the Napoleon upgrade, and gets 100 musk spawned from the town center.
Yeah, he's about to revolt, I think.
The game's on its head. It's the ultimate comeback. Bang! 1 pack. he can still he can we can micro back into the win. It's okay. Nah, Tit played well. I feel like you're right. He just overcommitted to the water boom and then just got caught out, like you said.
Yeah, I am curious about how you think China makes red coats, because I heard a lot of shipments. I heard training them from their disciple.
Yeah, he literally had bloody hell intervention, and then he just kept batching them. He's got 30 red coats.
Yeah, that's a crazy.
I'm not gonna lie, they got a pretty sick model as well. Oh, look at the counter raid! Look at the counter raid!
Oh, he's winning.
It's GG. It's over. Kevin just can't come back from that raid. Surely he just gets his KD up. Just kill all the arbor squares. I can never say it. I'll just call them kill the Chinese skirms. Look how much they're tanking, because they're age 4, they're just tanking the GSs.
People we used to call them ass blasters, but I don't know if that's.
What did you used to call them?
No, I don't remember.
No, I'm saying.
Don't worry about it.
Okay, I think I heard ass blasters, but I'll leave that up to everyone's imagination. Go for the kill, Kevin. Just end it now. he's savouring the win after last game.
It's funny, right? Because I talked about this in the last game, how what our games are usually decided quickly, and I think
There you go.
this was the same case here.
Exactly, you're totally
You know, he blind counted with the Caravel's last game, and now he tried it again, but this time it wasn't the blind counter because it was just two useless boats. So funny how that works out sometimes.
Yeah, insane, man. Absolutely insane. I don't know. I feel like it's open and shut case there. The mystery of the game is solved. I don't see any reason to, keep up with this. Open and shut, really. I mean, we just picked it up then and there. I'll go into the next game, I suppose.
Well, I still think if you go to the timeline and you go to score.
Oh, wait. Okay.
Because there was this point in the game where it started to stabilize a little bit, and then at that point, like 18 minutes. And I think, I'm probably on repeat a bit too much here because I think I said it twice already, but I still believe that if he made the infrastructure at the shore and he kept the buildings alive, then he doesn't fall behind as much as he did.
You're right. He literally
that's
just
where he could
scrambled.
actually come back.
He literally scrambled to get these back up, and he was able to batch out from them. But if he didn't lose them, you're right. He'd be like a batch ahead, 2 batches ahead.
Yeah.
And he doesn't need to invest 400 wood into it. Alright,
it was like 2,000 wood. It's all the
2,000
houses.
wood, yeah,
It's
because
like,
he lost all the houses, the market, everything.
Yeah.
Alright, let's get into the next game. 1 second here. The best series is where it goes win-loss, win-loss. And we're about to see who gets the final win. Alrighty, game 5. We'll be seeing France and Dutch on Kamchatka. Kevin will be going France, and Tit will be opening with Dutch.
This is a really exciting matchup to finish up the series.
100%. Before we quickly get into it, though, I'll just let everyone know. Thank you for tuning in and watching. Obviously, it's been really fun. For everyone who's new here, obviously, we've been streaming for a decent amount of time here, so almost 3 hours, so some people may have come and left. We will be doing at least a stream once a week on ESOC, obviously doing EZAD's 1v1 Hidden Cup, i.e. this, which is a nice little $500 1v1 tournament with the Legacy Civs. And obviously I'm joined by Don here casting it, who we casted his previous match versus Optimus before we're doing Kevin and Tit. But second thing is also the Exiled Fight Night, which is also beginning on the 19th. That's another event that we'll be doing. So come in and watch that. Tune in for that. It's like a 3v3 clan battle. First one's Exiled and Unibrow, and then the winner versus FPLC. And that's just going to continue on until the spring update of 2023, once a week. And hopefully we keep these streams up. Keep the 1v1 Hidden Cup going as long as we can, and I hope you guys are enjoying it. So without further ado, we'll get into this fifth and final game here. Surely, just one game, Don. One game, you introduce the players.
No. It's all you, mate.
The final game, not even the final game.
No, I'm gonna fuck it up. That's
You
not for
just,
me.
it's nothing to the, in the right of the map, where you have Kevin playing as France. And that's it. We've introduced the player. No, in all seriousness though, we'll check out his deck in a sec. But Kevin is going to be spawning into the bottom of the Kamchatka here. Looks like he's going to be going for a trade post to start off with. That is one sexy explorer. Let's get a close up on that one there. I mean, the name says it all, honestly. And then on the left-hand side of the map, we will be seeing Tit spawn in with the Dutch. He'll be gathering both his wood crates to start off with, which is something you don't really see often. You normally see the Vil leave one wood crate on the floor to go grab some food extra early. So we'll see what that means. Scout going to be picking up some goats here. And Don, I feel like with this matchup, we've seen maps, almost every map we've seen is a goat map, where contestation for goats is key. So we'll see if that pays off for France or Dutch this game. Who is favoured in this matchup, do you reckon?
Yeah, so in terms of the goats, I mean, both safe spawn with a scout. So the goats go kind of both ways. And then the matchup itself, I always thought this matchup was really fun. I've had many close games in this matchup. I think, once again, a skill matchup, which is great for game 5. You know, obviously Dutch usually has a bit of the better skirms, but then French can do like the crochet switches. So, and it's also the two Falks is a pretty big sometimes in this matchup because Dutch doesn't always have an answer to it.
Definitely.
So yeah, a lot of things to consider in this matchup, and it's usually a lot of fun, I think.
Especially with those Falcons if it gets to H3, just like a proactive Foundry would be perfect there. But I feel like, personally, I think you're right. It's like such a close game because France will get map control easily, but then Dutch will easily be able to, get the free 5 bank boom. Can't really open with racks unless you get some pikes out to deal with like 3 Huss or just a 5 Huss raid. But we'll check out decks real quick. What is this? The Flemish Revolution. All your Vils turn
Nice.
into halberdiers. I think he's a bit scared of a cuirassier push in H3. I think
What's the second card in H3?
this is the Flemish Revolution.
Oh, sorry, I thought that was H4, my bad.
No, it's okay. So yeah, it's an H3 Revolution,
Sorry,
and that's the shenanigans that's about to pop up here. We'll check out Kevin's deck as well. Standard, but he's also got Census, I don't know that's how you pronounce it. So maybe committing, if the fight continues H2, maybe committing to that. Or it might be for the Halbs. It could be for the Halbs if he tries to get that out. I don't know why. Versus Dutch, maybe? I'm not too sure. But
I'm also curious about the how the H2 is gonna go because for example in a Dutch mirror people usually go 5 House both and then you FF or something like the classic semi FF.
yeah.
But in this matchup, if you both go 5 House, then French can start mixing in Musk as well. And I think nowadays the Dutch has like the Musk card they can ship, they could hold off that way, but I don't think that Tit had it in deck. Maybe I didn't see correctly.
Oh.
No, the Dutch deck.
Oh, sorry.
You have the H2 Musk. No, he doesn't. So, like there's an H2 play that you can do with French where you just go Musk House for a bit and then you H up, and it can sometimes catch Dutch off guard. So I think all the decisions are kind of with French, and Dutch is trying to survive a bit at the start.
That's fair. He's like sort of on the defend, hold out till your timing in H3 where you have the power spike, and France is like I can push in, counter that. I can try and outboom him. Like he's really trying to make the decisions here.
And he did send a Vil forward, I believe, from
He
Kevin.
did.
So
Where is it? 2 Vils forward over here. We do have an envoy over there, but you're right. 2 French Vils here from.
am I lagging out? Can you hear me? I think I had a bit of a lag there. I think it's Josh lagging out at the moment. But the game seems to still be on stream, so let's see if this keeps going. He was screen sharing for me on Discord, but he isn't. I can't see it anymore on Discord, and I can't hear Josh.
Yes, sorry, my bad. The internet kind of cut out for a bit there. Because obviously I'm connected to Wi-Fi and Ethernet. For some reason, it just shut itself for a few seconds.
Alright, well, it fixed itself.
It's fixed.
I thought it was on my end.
Sorry, I was like talking and I was like, Don, can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I have the same thing. Alright, so we see the 5 Hus. Oh, and no stable yet for Dutch, so he is a bit slow here. And he is not shipping pikes, so this is gonna be really hard for him. I think you really want to have your Husbite right now.
He got 1 Vil right and another one that was like really low. He almost picked up another one.
Hello,
Commander.
Oh, this is massive. This
11
is really, really amazing start for French.
Definitely definitely.
I wouldn't.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have left. I would just camp those Hus under the TC, and like the idle time is worth it to
100%. Because
compare
like
to the TC.
he's got like 2 runs in close, but like he can 100% like force these guys off. Now this market's going to come in. It's going to be a bit harder to sort of get in there. Tit did cancel the 8 pikes, and he's going to. He didn't. Wait, where are the pikes?
Yeah,
oh no,
them,
it's
like
yeah. Well, he did cancel them, and he's got the 600 wood coming in now.
I think I would have just parked my Hus there, and then you force the 8 pikes, and then as soon as you force the 8 pikes, that means there's no 600 wood, there's no infrastructure for Dutch, and I think
you're positive, yeah.
I think he could have just outright won the game there. I believe. At least.
He could have just GG, insta GG. Well, we've seen so far in all the games with Dutch, when you get rid of the 600 wood, you have we seen it? Yeah, you win the game. 600 wood. Get rid of 600 wood, you win pretty much. Stable now, just coming up.
I'm pretty surprised that he just left like that. But okay, he's gonna come in now. And Dutch is not ready at all. He still doesn't have his infrastructure. He needs more Vils in that stable to get it done.
We'll lose a house and he's gonna have to age up real quick. But he's needs to buy the food. Buy the food. Get up quick. There we go. Exiled Prince, perfect. So what's the plan here? Do you just mass Reuters and ship Skirm?
I think you have to ship 9 Reuter. I don't think you can ship Skirm. Oh, he trained Envoys, maybe? Or is that just the one that he had?
Nah, just...
I'm a little bit behind,
yeah,
by the way, because I'm watching the stream now, and...
Oh, sorry. I will... He's gonna pick... Oh my god. 4 Vils. That's massive. Kevin's got this in the bag, surely. I tried to re-put it on Discord, let me know if it's worked. But yeah, charging into the... Wait. Yeah, okay. Wait, can you still hear me, Don? Just checking.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, good. Just checking. I was just like, no, it crashed again.
I'm just letting you do the main casting because I'm a little bit behind on the stream. But I think Dutch is like super dead here, to be honest.
Oh, 100%. He's got the 5 banks up.
It's really...
they're gathering, like you said, right? But, I mean, what does he do now? Like, look at it. Literally just look at his base. There's nothing in it. There's Musket Huts under his town center. What is he going to do? Reuters coming out.
Yeah, you're gonna just try to... You can get a lot of value with the Reuters because, like, Musk don't counter them that well. You're gonna just try to stay in the max distance.
That's going to be a
It's
pop.
just that the
Minimum, maybe?
the eco damage that you suffered is just too massive.
Yeah. Shit, he handled that pretty damn well. Although he is behind, he will be behind an eco now. Scores are still
Is
pretty
Kevin
close.
aging yet? Is he macroing towards an aging?
He has aged up and he's going up with the Prince as well.
Okay, yeah, then he's looking good as well. As long as he didn't overcommit to this, because you're gonna get cleaned up by Reuters.
Yeah, could you imagine if he like batched out another
you
batch
kind
of
of
Husks? Like, that'd be useless at this point. Oh, we got a flare coming from Kevin.
You really just need skirms now.
100%. Well, he literally just clicks up 10 skirm batch from here. What is he to do? Dutch can maybe get 5 Husks out, but he's opting for skirms and more Reuters, honestly. So we got 17 Vils to 28 Vils, 10 Vil lead. Although it's about... Total res income's about even because of the banks, but definitely France has the tempo here. We'll pick up 2 more
Yeah,
Vils.
Vil-
Oh my god. Look at this. He just can't get above the 20 Vil mark. The poor tit, he just can't catch a break.
Yeah, great advantage for French, and now I think he can just kind of double wreck skirm and maybe ship skirm as well.
Getting some goons out too. So that will definitely help if there's a cav switch coming in. What's the shipment going to be? We're waiting on Kevin's decision here. What does he send? We've got maybe 1,000 wood would get town centers out, but I feel like 2 Falks or... I was literally about to say 2 Falks and I was deciding 3 crews or 5 goons. I mean, it's 8 skirms or 5 goons. And he's going to opt for 5 goons here, getting the goon mass up. No, the goon's just going to absolutely just shit on the Reuters here. And, I mean, he could try and push in, but I feel like waiting for the goons and then go and have a nice little time in there will be perfect. I'll check back to Tit as well. It's nice he's got some line of sight here. You can see if there's going to be sending rage to the right-hand side. Just eating the goats around about now. How's the gather rates going? They've definitely got their market ups here. Reuters maybe going to try and catch some Vils that are potentially sneaking out to the side here, but Tit's cut off here. Tit's completely cut off here. Look at this. He can't... He's got to run back to his... Like, there's nothing defending his base here. These Husks are unprotected. The skirms are unprotected. If he runs on here, he's screwed. Like, he didn't even leave 5 back to defend. I think this was the game here. This push has to be it. Like,
I'm pretty
yeah.
far behind, so I'm just letting you do the casting.
It's okay, no. I literally see here like 5 Husks, 1 Husk. Like if he gets the final batch out, mate, he could market sell to get it out. The problem is Kevin hasn't overcommitted to it. By the time these units pop out, he's not going to be under the town center. He can't take the fight. He's going to try and escape this cav, and I think he's just going to try and raid with it. Look at this, his whole army. Oh no, I thought that was an army, but his Husk is to the side here. He escapes the Husk, the skirms. Second banker's about to go down. Veteran Husk is going to come in here. And I think he's just going to try and collapse on him at this point. 12 Husks, 8 skirms, and 27 Reuters versus... Ooh... Yeah, 7, 11, and 25. So definitely favoured in terms of Kevin here, I feel. But the Reuters do... Yeah, the Reuters will go down to the skirms a lot easier than the goons will. And the vet Husks coming from Dutch are going to charge onto the skirms. He gets a decent position, but they need to go just a tiny bit further. Do get into melee with the enemy goons here. But Tit just doing a great job at trying to get on top of the skirms here. But ultimately, just the sheer skirm numbers from Kevin manages to hold on here. The goons all go down. The Hussars end up... I'm baffled, guys. I'm baffled. They ended up getting onto the skirms here. And, I guess Kevin wins that fight. Literally, like 10 seconds ago, the goons are picking off the husk. Did a reinforcing batch of husk come in? Did I miss that? Because I was looking at that and I was like, the husks are dead. There's so many skirms left. There's nothing to handle them. But just, what was it, like 5 husks or something just comes in and just saves the day. Like, holy shit. And now he's just gassing it for the FB. He's had enough of this. 3 town centers, 2 more town centers coming out for a total of 3 from Kevin here. Tit has just done a 180 in the score lead. Oh my god. Still on 23 bills as opposed to the 36. What was that, Don?
This might be one of the biggest throws.
This is the biggest comeback.
Like,
oh my god.
Like either you commit for the kill or you go, you add maybe 1 TC, but you never add 2 TC here. It's like, this is really wild. Like, you have such a big advantage. You kind of just want to chill, you just mess up your units, sit outside his base, gather the hunts, like, just take him off of hunt.
He's been forced back now.
I don't think you ever want to add 2 TCs here.
He's not going to get this town center up. It's just sitting here. He doesn't have any bills. He can't go deal with it. And the husks are just running rampant here. The vills are completely exposed. He needs to remass, but everything's idled. Everything's running like... He lost so many vills before there with the raid. Tit's done it. Tit's fucking done it.
Yeah. This game is flipped on his head completely.
I think he just... That reinforcing... Wait. I'm so confused right now. Yeah, the reinforcing batch of husks... Wait a minute. I'm really confused. Yeah, the reinforcing batch of husks. I think I got the teams confused when I was commentating that fight there. But I think the reinforcing batch of husks just won him that game, and he just stayed calm, realized what was going on, and he just out microed that so well. Look at the villas.
What is Dutch fill count? Like, is it completely over?
26. He's only got 3 banks. He doesn't have 5 banks. So I think eco-wise, they're still pretty steady. No, Dutch is... No, I reckon it's about eco. In a couple of minutes, it'll be about even eco. Really doesn't want to lose that town center, though. He's starting to lose some infrastructure as well. Tit obviously having PTSD from the last game. He really wants to go in, but he's going to lose that town center. Oh, surely. There you go. Town center is down. And 2-5's going to be pushing up here with the goons. We'll lose another Rax here, but ultimately, what's Kevin to do here? He's made a mistake. He's lost this fight. How does he come back from this?
So the TC on the left finished, I think, right? So he's on.
Yeah, the TC on the left finished.
Maybe. Yeah, so I guess he just wants to now stabilize the game, hoping to, not get overrun anymore and just be on 2 TC.
Just try and boom from 2 TCs, I feel, yeah. No, that's totally fair. I feel like the French army is just going to be stronger than the Dutch one, obviously due to the Falks, and I don't think he's got a foundry up. Yeah, Tit doesn't have a foundry up at the moment, so he's got nothing to... He can snipe them with the Reuters, but then reinforcing skirm should easily be able to deal with it. Just snipe the Reuters right back, I suppose. But at this point...
What a game this has been.
Oh, 100%. It's insane. It's an insane game. But he's gonna get driven off hunts again. And he's like, well, no TC.
Because this game is by no means over. Because like he's still got such a good advantage early on, and like French is still in this game, and Dutch is still like lower on vills and banks than he would normally be.
He hasn't rebuilt.
Like
I
would definitely get the advantage to the Dutch now, but still exciting.
The desperation coming out, the walls. Yeah, I feel like he's literally just got to mass up Dragoon, Skirm. I think because the Skirm mass is low, as soon as he, like from Kevin's perspective, as soon as he starts seeing that Skirm mass build up, he knows he has to start adding Skirms of his own. And he's got 2 Rexes up here, getting ready for that. But the Goon mass is actually pretty decent. He's got 22 to Tits, 30, and Reuters are about, 18, 186. 18 1. Yeah, they're about just shy of about 2 goons, I suppose. About 1.5, I think. So Kevin's got the goon force here, I feel, and the Huss are just going to get melted once they get into combat. This is going to be bad. If he loses another 2 military buildings, he's just got nowhere to gather. Food, coin, all gone. This coin, food, and food, coin is all he's got left in terms of resources. And he's going to get housed as well. He's going to have to quickly buy some wood to get some stuff out here. But he's literally, like, look at this. Cavalry combat coming in at this point. Minutemen coming in. He can't afford to just keep losing infrastructure like this. I'm surprised he didn't lose these Raxes as well. Like, holy shit. This is all he's got. Goon and cannons. Halb's coming in to try and maybe siege some stuff down as well.
Ik voel me nu wat sterker.
Oh, the Bills barely escaped that. Oh my god, he's seen that. Surely he's seen that. He has seen that. Maybe thinking it's a bait. But these pikes coming onto the Bills at the top here. Halb surprisingly good at raiding against Coup de Bois. Oh my god, the Reutermass just doesn't stop. Yeah, look at this 4K score lead pulling ahead. Kevin's got the Vil count, but I guess Tit also has a good Vil count. And has the banks as well. Forcing a fight here. One Falk is going to go down, sniped by the Reuters in range. Trying to get a cannon onto the skirms here. Does get a volley off, but is a misfire. Both cannons go down, and the goons will have to retreat here because they'll do well against the Reuter in a toe-to-toe, but the skirms sitting in the back line will be able to easily pick them off here. And just keeps sending Vils to the front coin mine here and keeps losing them to the Halbs. I'm surprised these Kappa hasn't actually found any of the Vils as well. Going to try and pick them off by a few goons here. And if he can clean up these Huss, I think he might have a chance to be back in it. Note, might have a chance to be back in it. Doesn't mean he's definitely in the lead.
Yeah, I really felt like the cannons were like the last stand. I think
100%, yeah.
Like serious trouble now.
They were what was keeping him alive. Flemish Revolution, come on, let's see it. End the game with the Flemish Revolution.
That would be quite something, yeah.
What is his possible option here? What does he send? What can he send? 3 gendarmes aren't going to really do much, I don't think. Maybe if he can get them on the skirms, but they're not going to deal damage. They're just there to tank. So maybe...
Yeah, but it's like the only shipment.
It's the only shipment he can send. I'm amazed. I thought Kevin was out. I thought he was done. I thought it was GG. He needs to be fast. I thought it was GG. That's amazing, man. Yeah, those Vils are...
Yeah, I think Kevin is going to be kicking himself for this one, but I mean, it happens to all of us. Like, I've definitely been there as well.
Yeah, 100%. He literally, yeah, he played really well. Not his fault, I guess. It's just unlucky. Things happen, you know.
No, I mean he made a misstep and then did a great job capitalizing on it because the fight that he took under the TC was really well done.
Yeah, 100%. That fight under the TC was what defined it pretty much. And Kevin saying
this game
GG.
is really insane.
That was insane.
Like,
that was insane.
Losing 6 Vils like that, being idled and everything, and then being able to come back is extremely impressive. So you know. Very cool series, and what a game 5. Like this really I was convinced this game was over, but then it swung the other way. So
Same. I thought it was done. Absolutely done. But everyone's saying GG. That was an amazing game. That was just... I hope you guys enjoyed that. That was... Jesus Christ. That was
a roller coaster.
Like, look at this. Where's Tit? He loses a few raids. Actually goes a decent way down at this fight in H3. But yeah, picks up a few vills down here, and then yeah, that fight was just ridiculous. Where's the
Yeah,
build pop?
and I think Tit really correctly identified like he has to take a big fight with a lot of Hussar, and he got like the perfect surround, and he picked up all the units. I think no, I don't think I didn't really like Tit's build order to get himself into that position. I think you need to have some units to defend the 5 Hus.
Mm.
But then as soon as he got in there and he was in big trouble, he handled it extremely well, and that was
He
super
stayed
impressive
calm,
what he
yeah.
did there at that fight. Yeah.
100%. Well, that was amazing. Wow. Is there any other graphs you want to check out?
No.
It's all self-explanatory. All right.
Yeah, I
let me
mean, just that
quickly-
one big fight, and then he just took the momentum. Yeah.
Definitely. So the victory goes to Tit. Holy shit, GG. I love how it's going like win loss, no loss win loss win loss and win loss, win loss win. Perfect symmetry.
Yeah, just like my series.
Just like, exactly like your series. Your series came down to a nail biter final game, best of 5, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
It was beautiful. It was beautiful. All right, let me just quickly get out of here. Brilliant. Ezad, give us a chat. Give us a chat. Is that all we've got for today? And I think we're off. I think it's 4-hour stream. I think we've had great fun here. We've seen 2 amazing games, and I guess we'll see everyone when the next Hidden Cup 1v1 match comes, or when the 19th comes for the first Exiled Fight Night, whichever comes first, and we'll do both of them. Yep, that should be it for today. Says Esok. Says Ezad. Esok. So I hope everyone had fun. We shall. Thank you, Ezad. Yeah, it was very, very fun, and thanks to Don for being the smarter caster here. I miss like so many things. Like Don will just like pick up, oh, he's doing this for this reason, and this is sort of the tempo of the game, and I'm like, what? Huh? Why is that happening? Just like over the head. But
Yeah, it was really enjoyable both playing and casting. I mean, I usually don't really mind losing. I think it's, if you're gonna play video games, you need to be able to accept that you're gonna lose sometimes. And I knew I was gonna get outskilled there. I really enjoyed that series anyway, even though I lost pretty hard. And casting this series was amazing. I think Kevin and Tit were clearly really closely matched, so it was really good to see.
Definitely was so much fun. Pleasure casting with you. I think everyone had fun. So I guess we'll end it there. If anyone has any suggestions for a raid, or if one of the mods want to do a raid, because my ability is, my command abilities are messed up. So if one of the mods want to do it, we'll give you a couple minutes to do that. But other than that, GG's. Thanks for coming out, Don. I'll head out, man, and enjoy the rest of your day.
Yeah, have a good night.